And actually, one's rotating off just as I say that. Alu heading back towards the A bomb site. Might be a rough time of it because Bolt shuts him down. So the stop sign in Banana is not quite erected just yet.
Huh. The one thing is, though, I guess you kind of encourage people to then hit the B site, right? You get that one pick, like, all right, let's maybe consider B quickly. But they already have a player there. But no matter what, Alu could have rotated over anyway. It doesn't massively change too much, as we do see another player kind of pushing themselves. That'd be Rain. Kio's probably maybe going to sit in CT Arch, but so far it's a good read if they actually commit to this.
Yeah, a good read and a gutsy read to devote this much attention over towards the B bomb site before the indication the hit is coming. So, I mean, they've got a pretty decent defense set up for this. Yeah,
Alu's got to be the one to pinpoint this one down. No, FNX is going to do it. And so far, Immortals incredibly clean, making the site hit, but Karrigan's still alive, and Rain is on the way in. But FNX and Lucas dominate B, and it is theirs. Bomb's going to go down any second now. And Kio, you have not got a hope in hell. FNX looks like he's turned up to play.
Yeah,
like 25 seconds, so things get a little bit dangerous at this point. If things go wrong like that, if things go wrong, it can go really wrong. There's a player waiting on the site, but no, they check for it. But Nico and the Deagle still rings true. Lucas is low, 7 HP, and Alu's found another. This is still dangerous. It's a 3v2, and there's 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and the flank is coming up from mid. Karrigan's going to stop this, and that should be the round. FaZe just needs to hide. They've done it, though. He's going to get the plant down, but he has to stick it, and there it is. Now the round is over. Nico coming up huge, 3 as well. FaZe has come prepared for Inferno.
I really like the late hit on Banana as well. That wasn't that instant, like, double nade down or deep mollies. That was later in the round. That was like 30, almost 40 seconds in.
Well, the double Molotov, one is close and one is far, so if anyone's caught in the close-up Molotov, they have to fall back into the deep one. And the only pocket of safety is that cubby where the tree used to be, so the double nade there does the damage. Very, very smart from FaZe.
Now, Karrigan's on the boost as well, so this is pretty problematic here. Even if it's just the UMP, you can get work done if that smoke goes in, which they do have on Steel. So let's see if he can make the most of it, or maybe Immortals are aware. We saw a couple of players getting completely decked off this position by these guys as well, and a nice turn. And actually, Nico falling as well means trouble. They've now got the B side to themselves. Bomb's going to go down, smoke towards CT, and they go in dry on this.
Yeah, that can't happen, especially Henny pushing up to find Alu. This is a 3-on-5 that Immortals has a huge advantage in now. Rain's got to make something happen. They have one kit on Kiyoshima. He's coming a little bit late. They've only got a couple flashbangs to work with on the retake, and the smoke still up is going to make things difficult. And Rain's going to have to lead the way.
No one's actively facing this. FNX is now. He's come around from dark, but then Kio watches the angle. Kio's the one doing the heavy lifting here, and Rain just needs to land one more shot. Kio, one bullet will do everything, and that's fine. He's got the kit, and I'm pretty sure he's got the time.
That's very nicely done. Kiyoshima, 2 big kills. That's a retake that seems so sketchy, but I mean, heartbreaking loss.
This is a tough one. And the nade.
What a jerk.
Insult to injury. Kio. All right, he's backing away from this. I think they're going to feel, especially now. Here we go. Let's see if Kio is going to be a problem or not. He does go down quickly. Bolts him. Bolts again. He finds a follow-up. Rain unable to achieve much in that situation, but it's Alu keeping it in check. 15 seconds remain and Steel needs to get that bomb down, but default, it's not safe. But now it is. Steel hits a blinder on towards Karrigan into the 2v2. Alu trying to play it smart, trying to get the timing right with Nico. Let's see if that team play is already there, and there it is. Nico with a nice bit of timing towards Henny, and now Steel 9 HP, and not much else beside him, but he gets one. It's all possible still, and he's got to know where Nico is, but it is the danger man himself. Nico doesn't often lose these situations, and Steel, you better be ready. Nico again keeps control, keeps calm, and comes up with the goods on stage.
Really, really nice one-on-one from Nico. You can see the weight, but it's not there. That spam is no fun. A couple dinks to the head, but it doesn't do huge damage. But it is a big annoyance, basically.
Was that from Kio as well?
Yes.
That was really far away.
This is one of the big things, from what I've talked to pro players about early on in this Inferno lifespan, one of the big gripes they have with the map is the fact that these A-halls are entirely spammable, even deep into the bomb site as we just saw. And that's something that can be very, very frustrating and very random to play against.
Hopefully for Immortals, they've come up with some sort of thought pattern as to how they want to approach this one now. Sitting at 5-1, you want to get yourself on the board to have that nice competitive half, give yourself that good buffer for CT, whether you win the pistol or not. And it looks like maybe again testing the water over by A, but we've seen them working either way on this one. Bolt's now to be left over by Banana, and he kind of falling back a little bit, but look where the bomb is. It's in FNX's hands, and it is not going towards A, but Alu finding Steel might actually sell this a little bit more. Look at Karrigan, he's rotating away. It's down to Nico. 4 players on the other side of that smoke, and I think he's got an idea. Underhands of smoke. Oh, this is brave, Nico. This could be huge. There's one. There's... Oh! Almost felt it could have been there for him, but no, FNX powers on through. But the problem is the molly's burning, and Karrigan setting fire to this round already. Looks for the follow-up, but he can't find it. FNX waiting in the smoke.
Yeah, I mean, Nico only gets one kill there, but what he does get is a wealth of information. So when Kerrigan does rotate all the way back, he's ready with that flashbang, ready with the Molotov as well, and he's able to defend that B site. Really nice coordination. But Immortals, they're in no position to do any kind of aggression, to take advantage of anything at the moment.
Yeah, Keo again has been excelling in these sort of spots, so be aware. He's going to see the gun barrel as well. He's going to just shoot into it. Keo will not be moved in these situations. Rain now joins in, but Nico is there instantly in support. Henny, you've done well, but doing well might not be good enough at this point. We'll see. 1v2. One man behind him. One towards the side. He's got a lot of time. He's got a smoke and a molly. There's play here.
Great awareness by Kiyoshima. He was spotted on the boost, drops down, and is very, very aware someone could be lurking out. But this is going to be tough. Henny has been so clutch. It doesn't look like anyone's really expecting this from the FaZe side of things. It's going to be down to timing, and it's not with Kiyoshima. Henny finds himself into a one-on-one with Kerrigan coming up mid. This would be a huge round for Immortals to win.
Kerrigan is not making a sound. Henny, you've got to know where Kerrigan was playing, but will you expect him to be working this quickly? They don't see each other. Kerrigan now, molly to hand, Kit as well. Has it all, but Henny has the angle. This is the problem, and Henny strikes, but he gets the tag. It's not enough. Kerrigan now mollies him out. This is dangerous. Oh my God, it's not on it. It's spreading though, and it goes down. It spreads far enough.
Now in another different setup. Last round it was an AWP. They've had some aggression up towards Car. They've had the Molotov, the nade stack. So a bunch of different looks over at this B site. Nico can look over, he spots it, there's one kill, and he's just gonna fall away. Is he gonna get there? He's getting spammed through the smoke. The danger now is if they get lurked in towards Kerrigan.
Yeah, Kerrigan's low, but if they don't check it, if they don't keep that in mind, that it's a possibility if they get too focused onto Nico, there could be issues, but we'll see. Again, there's so much time bored just trying to fight for any control, any step towards Banana. You need something on this, but FaZe are unrelenting, and as is Kerrigan, and as is Nico. Nico is there to support, backs away well, does not overstay his welcome, but he's low on HP, and he might need some support very soon.
Yeah, Rain's on his horse right now, but he's got to get there quickly. There is a smoke, there is a Molotov, and Nico, he's committed, going to try and catch him off guard with this off angle, and he does. Steal is a spot again, another kill, 4 for him. Beautiful round.
Well, you know, this is a massive moment for these guys from Kerrigan. You know, this guy just wants to make it worse. He wants to hurt their feelings at this point, and oh, he's gonna farm some good cash playing Rain. This round is over. It should be. Oh God, don't do it now. Don't, Alu, are you gonna do this as well? All right, let's see. Oh God, this is falling apart. Are you serious? Are you?
The twins.
How do you do this?
I mean, that's...
FaZe got so complacent in that round.
That's just way.
Is he gonna go up on the first boxes? Maybe just see what he can do. No, he's just gonna be playing the corner. And yeah, Keo is the big problem here. If they don't check for it, if they get to Nico, just around the corner, there are a lot of bodies waiting for you. Bolts will take him down comfortably. And now Kerrigan falls back to Nubox, but this is Keo's moment, and he gets it! That's 2 big kills. Kerrigan burns alive in the meantime, but it's a 3v3. And can Keo do any more? Alu supported him, FNX falls, and Keo desperate for another pick.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Alu's not here with the AWP. No armor, though. No kits as well. Bolt's getting aggressive with the AK. Keo can't win it, but Alu with the trade with that AWP. And Henny's got to find the angle. He takes the shot. Oh! The recovery with the deagle. How has he done that? And it's AWP on AWP, but Alu's at a disadvantage. He has no kit. The Molotov. And he's trying to force Henny to go for a peek, but it's not happening. Henny in these situations has been phenomenal. I think he's done it again, just waiting patiently. And Alu's been outplayed here, even if he gets this kill, which he does. He doesn't have time at all, though. Henny's still gonna win it.
Keo almost turned that one around. Alu's so close, they've got a lot of bodies to run through.
Yeah, and this time they're picking up the pace a little bit. They're not running the clock down. Steel takes some damage, but finds that kill. Kerrigan's got to do some work. He's got Kiyoshima with them, lurking them, pulling them in, and there's the shotgun. It's coming out. It's not getting the kill. Finally, now he's hiding in the smoke. Kerrigan's up next, the crossfire, but Kiyoshima's had to fall back. And actually, Immortals are stuck in the choke point. They can make no progress.
And it's buying time for Alu to come around. Keo finding bolts. This is a disaster. It's falling apart. FaZe at the helm of destruction of Immortals.
Any of those advantages up, and this is a really, really tough off angle for Immortals to be prepared for. Smoke gonna come out, and it's almost like the smoke is just an indication for Immortals to go right through it. Oh, what? Henny, that's incredible.
And now Kerrigan is in trouble. 55 HP, 3 players. He's going to find one, but any more is going to be a tough task, and he cannot step up to the challenge. It's the 3v3 retake coming in, but a quick push down towards the ruins doesn't go so well for Bolts, but FNX will come up with the goods. He desperately wants that up, and he's going to get it. Now Keo somehow stays alive, but the second one, Rain falls. FNX can't do it. And now Keo up against Steel. No kit in hand either for Keo, so this could be a problem. Steal, B can't be cool, get the round, there it is. And again, they have so much more to play with, and Steel going to start punishing, but Alu going to be played in off the back of this, but Steel holds his nerve. Keo staying alive behind that box, can't really spam through it too well, but Lucas finds a way in, it doesn't matter, the Tech-9 ripping heads off on the site. And Immortals might just stabilize on this half after an incredibly disastrous round earlier on for FaZe.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if you're FaZe. They're going to have to reset at this halftime. Really nice recovery from Immortals, making sure they punish the mistakes of their opponent. The smoke over, Henny with the nade in his hand. He's blind, it comes out. How much damage? Decent. It's not bad. They've got FNX in the back. This is a 3-player stack for Immortals, and FaZe might just get shut down. They haven't found an avenue in. There's Alu finally. Oh, and he gets 2. Kerrigan as well. Finally, they open it up, but the retake is here very early.
Lucas is en route as well. Alu can find nowhere safe towards Banana. Steel locking them in towards the side, but Lucas can't do the job towards that player, just sliding out towards CT, and now Steel's in trouble. He knows that Alu could be pressuring him. Takes the fight, can't hit the shot though. Alu just outdoing him here, but this is awkward as hell. Steel finally wins it, and it's a 2v2. They still have a kit as well, bearing in mind. Keo's low, as is Kerrigan, and here we go. Keo needs to slow it down, deny the hit. Lucas comes in, Keo finds one, and it's just onto Steel, but they are so low, but he just can't find them. They bought time so well. Ring a rosies, and Steel, this does not feel good.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable for Steel. And Kiyoshima just knows he's won. He's out of bullets, but he still wins the round.
Maybe be able to get a peek towards Diggity. We'll see if that actually happens at the end. 45 seconds. First flash comes in. Bolt's still there, and FNX in support. That's the important factor. Crossfire denies any play towards A. But look at Nico. Hard to keep your eyes away from this man when he's on form. Henny, not going to fall for it though. Nicely done from Henny, going to hold down the angle, and this seems incredibly solid from Immortals. They know they've got a long road ahead of them, and Kerrigan, there's too much to handle, and Immortals will get 1 on the board.
Yeah, nothing works on the other side of the map, so it's essentially just falls on.
But he's got support. Steel's going to just run in as well. Why not? It might go wrong if you don't expect a player like Alu here, but they've got the bomb, and now Keo does at least put up a fight. Oh my word, Keo, that's a nice shot. Now Bolts and FNX, they're a little low, so this becomes, all right, guys, we need to lock this down.
Yeah, looking like Immortals is close to making the same mistake that FaZe did in the first half. I mean, I don't think they can lose this, but oh, another kill. All of a sudden, this is a 1-on-2. There's 1 minute left, and he's got the bomb as well. If there's just one fortunate piece of timing for Kiyoshima, this all of a sudden is very, very doable for him. He's got no armor. That's one thing he's got to worry about. But on top of everything, this is just expensive. Both teams on these anti-ecos getting very aggressive and being punished for it.
Keo could absolutely raise the roof here.
He spent so long in these halls just looking for someone, just looking for more aggression that I think he's kind of run out of time to make anything really happen. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to find these 2 players. Obviously, because he hasn't had any information in so long, he just kind of has to gamble and guess where they might be, and he doesn't have much time to do it.
Well, he knows now. FNX is low, but he's got 10 seconds to make the play, and that's not a lot of time unless the shot comes in quickly. 7 seconds, bomb's going to go down. He's going to stick it as well. Okay, bomb now planted. All right. FNX, Lucas, what do you have in store? He knows where 1 is, the second's the problem. Where will he be? Keo! This could be it. He could do the ace here. No armor. He has nothing. He only picked up the rifle. And oh, Lucas saves the day for Immortals. That could have been a disaster.
Not going to catch it. Alu, though. He's here holding it, and he misses a shot. So ability for the retake, but Nico is coming around like a shark. He's waiting, biding his time, and Henny's going to have no idea. Neither is Lucas. There's the 1 kill. There's the... No, it's not. Lucas turns in time, and he gets another one. Lucas has been a hero so far. The Molotov's going to slow things down, and they can't do it. They've run out of time. Lucas almost pulls it back, but Alu with the Molotov. FaZe stay alive in this round.
Again, this is the same piece of the work. They're the deep smokes towards kind of, I guess, arch side. So they sit just in front by mini pit around that sort of area, and then they play out and they have to clear pit. This is the difference though. FNX is here this time. Last time he wasn't, and you can see the damage he's able to cause. Steel as well. They don't get away with it this time. FaZe, they've learned from what you've done, Immortals, and now looking to follow it up. Can't close down towards Nico, but good damage dealt.
Yeah, that time, I mean, you can see just 1 player in pit, how much more difficult that gets. They jump out towards lane side, they jump out towards Diggity and get out 1 kill, eventually overtaking it. Nico is very, very low. Alu's going to have to do some work. The big question is Henny. He is the X factor for this retake. The bomb timer slowly ticking away. Only Lucas has the kit, and they're separated. So if Lucas falls, there's no chance for Henny to recover the kit in time.
Alu's starting to walk around in towards App, so it is around the world. Nico finds it, that's the kit now lost. Henny, this is looking impossible, especially with Alu behind you. Happy to pick that one up, and the pause has been called.
Yeah, advantage, strong advantage. Alu's there for the punish though, and they've got to go for this. They've got to try and make it work, and so far it's okay. They have no kits, 2 CZs though, and too much of an advantage for Nico in this fight. And Bolts with 15 HP, I think the danger has subsided. He's gonna smoke it off. He's got to pray for a 10-second defuse with 4 HP.
No.
So far, he's doing it. This can't happen.
No.
4, 3. Is he gonna do this? Oh, thank God. That was so scary.
That's a little bit, no, it's not the boost anymore. You can jump up there yourself on the first boxes. So Henny's up there. A little bit of a flash comes over, but FaZe just walking in. Look at Rain. Straight out. He's not messing around, and the timing is a disaster for Immortals. Rain is straight there. 3 players now encroaching. The bomb's not even with them, but they've had just marvelous work already towards this site, and this looks like this might be all she wrote for map 1.
Yeah, Kerrigan coming back with the bomb. He's just going to drop it in, make sure he can watch the flank. Kerrigan had cut off 1 rotation. It's a 2-on-4. Again, no kits though. Immortals, they've just been starved of any utility. And here comes the sawed-off. Flashbang over. Keo turns, and it's going to be put to use, but he doesn't get the kill. But Bolts, I mean, you got to run through fire, you got to run through flashbangs, eating everything, and you've just got to go for it. But Alu's going to end it. FaZe, they hold strong despite maybe a mistake in the first half, but the second half is just as dominant.